Yo, what's up, bitches? This is Michigash. Not sure. Oh, there's a fan in the background. If you hear that. But I'm not sure what I'm going to say here. I think there's going to be a new recording. Just kind of irritated, you know. And newly, what would you say, retired. For real. And I'm just like wondering how people are thinking nowadays. How people cannot connect the dots. Just any dots. When you hear somebody like constantly say something one way. Oh, I'm going to, whatever talking point. Talking point one. Talking point one. Talking point one. Talking point one. That's the only way you should, or the only thing you should listen to. That's the only thing that's right. That's the only thing that's not misinformation. Then all of a sudden, about a year later, maybe a year and a half later, they come out and they're like, well, let's, talking point two, that is not, how can I say it where it's not information anymore. It's coming out as factual. But yet, 2 years ago when you knew, or when I knew anyways, whatever it was, I knew about talking point A or talking point 1. Sorry. And I'm just trying to understand, like, first of all, people are probably trying to understand this fucking podcast because, like, I'm going to go all over the fucking rails. Actually, there's not going to be any rails that, like, I just, like, talk nonsense. The shit comes out. I don't know why. But I just don't understand what the hell's going on with, let's say, all of a sudden, shit that was misinformation, lies 2 years ago is now fucking factual, and then there's now, what do they call it, a threat to our democracy, I don't know who they're talking about, but thank God I live in a republic. Because there's some batshit crazy motherfuckers out there. I know a lot of you thinking this motherfucker talking is batshit crazy. Which I probably am. But other than that, I need to start like pulling out some talking points. I still have to be cautious on what I say. For certain reasons that may come out like in some of these podcasts, but I just want to like start back up again. I don't want it to be political. I don't want anything to be political because I hate fucking politics. Yet some of this shit needs to be said about like fucking, I don't know, let's say how the vaccine was 100% effective. I probably can't say vaccine, right? Can you say vaccine? But whatever, it was 100% effective. And now I see all these people I know like just dying left and right, and I think a lot of it is just because I'm older, but you look at a lot of the people that are dying, and they're my age, some a little younger, some not much older, and I don't know, they've taken care of themselves. Well, some have taken care of themselves better than I have, but a lot of motherfuckers just don't. They don't figure out what works the best for their body. I don't know if that's a thing or not. See, all of a sudden now I'm on body now. Now I'm on like, I'm just like fucking all over the place. How about I like start with, maybe one thing I should do is like get a notepad or something and possibly like fucking write down talking points. You know, I could put a 1 there, 2 there. I can like, actually put down things I could talk about, research a little shit. But I like to make up some stuff. But I do, most of the shit I talk about or get passionate about can be fucking backed up by evidence. But one of the things I'm not going to do is fucking fact check myself. Because I know what's going on there. So if anyone that has a problem with anything I say, maybe they need to fact check me. And that's fine. Because this is just a podcast. I'm talking shit. And it's just shit. None of it's verified. None of it's not. But like when I start talking about stuff, usually it's pretty accurate. There can be talking points about how it's maybe not accurate or no, but or counter talking points. But they're a straw man. They don't fucking hold up. You know how motherfuckers are nowadays. Shit, I'll even put myself in that class. I'll talk shit. But so this is more probably an introductory to the podcast, but I've had this podcast for a couple years. I just haven't been doing that much. I've been like trying to retire. Right now I'm like working through like being retired and trying to figure that shit out. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like you work your ass off since like the age of 10. You just constantly like you gotta get that $5 a week from mowing that fucking the lady's lawn across the street, so you can buy your cigarettes and 12-pack of beer, or not 12-pack, shit, back then I could get a quart, and that'd be all fucked up. Quart of beer. And now you just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like I can do whatever I want. I'm just waiting for like somebody to say, like pull the carpet from underneath me. Say, I was just joking. You gotta fucking get your ass back to work. You've been fucking up. You've been doing this wrong. I don't know. Retirement's weird. I went from fucking going on a tangent about the way people think to retirement. That's kind of how this podcast goes. It's just like shit rolls out the mouth, rolls in the head, out the mouth. None of it makes sense. So you can hang out, listen. I'll have some guests. Hopefully I can have good guests, but right now it'll probably be mostly my friends. Hopefully my friends are listening to this and know that they're not going to be good guests. You know. I don't know, sometimes I crack myself up. But this isn't really, like, I don't have my podcast equipment. I'm just, like, sitting here with some thoughts, thinking about just, I don't know, what I should do. I got plenty of plans. sometimes, like, people don't understand, like, sometimes you can overwhelm your own self with your own thoughts on how tough things can be. And then you start, like, tackling one little issue at a time, and you realize, oh, when I break it down to one little thing, it's not that tough. So, the problem I have is I look at everything, and I look at it like all at once, and just go, fuck. There's not enough of me. Well, there's plenty of me because I'm chubby. But there's just not enough time. And then as I'm like in my head about the time actually goes by. So I've wasted time thinking about how there's not enough time when I could have had a half of the shit done if I just started doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it may not make much sense, but I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Having a drink. Watching a fish tank screensaver. It's actually pretty good on this old TV. The fish are pretty, like, colorful. But, yeah. I think I'm going to end this right now because maybe I'll edit back in if I come up with something I should say or need to say, but I don't know. Maybe I was just kind of feeling a little grumpy and fucking just need to, like, get shit out of my head. And as soon as I say it, I feel better. Whether I say it to, like, my dog, which my dog's like, this motherfucker's crazy. And if he would stop talking to me and yelling for no reason at all, I might be able to get some sleep and relaxation. But he went out swimming earlier today. Now we're just trying to fluff dry him in front of the fan. And he looks all fluffy. But anyways, yeah, I just got to get shit out sometimes, and I think this may be the way I do it. Whether I'm right or wrong, people get mad at me or not mad at me. I mean, motherfuckers are mad at me now for shit that I wouldn't do or get done to me. Or motherfuckers are mad at me because I reacted I am reacting now kind of I don't know where I was going with this, kind of aloof of the way motherfuckers treated me. But if I'm going to have to fucking deal with all this inclusive and watch my language and, oh, if I say something and somebody overhears it and their feelings get hurt, then motherfuckers need to start realizing that, okay, if I got to keep my mouth shut, then you need to keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you say something fucking stupid, I'm going to just rebuke it. Whether the shit comes out of my mouth even stupider, which it usually does, or it comes out with a good point and maybe you can actually see some sanity or some saneness, or what I see. I don't know. It's not that I see anything. It's not that I'm a fucking clairvoyant or anything like that, but I don't know. It's just, I don't understand how people can't connect the dots. Just can't connect things. When somebody says something, then contradicts that whole statement like a year later, and they won't like look at in between like what made a person change their mind or why they're changing their mind. Because I'm finding that everybody's talking that people change their mind for money and politics. So all of a sudden, talking point A is great, and the only truth. And then a year later, talking point B is now the only truth. Fucking people need to start connecting that shit. I know motherfuckers connect it and start hearing the truth and don't want to hear the truth. But the truth is what comes out in the end. You can't fucking keep lying your way out of shit. You can't keep fucking changing points of view and, oh, now this is right because of this, and no, this is right because of this, and oh, geez, I gotta have blue stripe in my hair because of this, or whatever the fucking thing is nowadays. I don't know what it is. And that's, I guess, one of the reasons why I'm fucking just like right now on a rant. Because I don't understand what the fuck's going on. So the truth that you can actually prove is the truth is no longer the truth. And if you get asked a question, what is the truth? All of a sudden it becomes a complicated question, when for the past 10 million years the answer was always the same. Just don't understand. That's the shit I don't understand. This ain't a reaction video. Oh, this ain't a video at all, motherfuckers. Yeah, bitch. So I actually just gotta stop ranting. I gotta come back in a better mood. I gotta come back where we're gonna have a good time, and I will. I'll come back. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna fucking publish this motherfucker. I ain't gonna fucking edit it. Nothing. It's gonna go. But I just want to say, there's got to be more people like me that just know. We all know there's foundations, and we know that those foundations cannot be changed, nor should they be changed. And then all of a sudden, it's like somebody's coming over and saying, "Oh, we got to get rid of that foundation." That's been a lie for 10 million years, and we're going to put one over here, but we can't really give you the exact instructions on how to build it, because we can't give you the correct answer. I know I probably confused more people, and definitely have not enlightened any. I know that for a fucking fact. But, yeah. Let's put a pin in this. We'll come back. If anyone I don't know. I'll check you out later. I'm out. Enjoy your life. Do not what makes you happy. Well, I shouldn't say do what makes you happy, because there's fucking weirdos out there that'll do some fucking stupid shit. It's, do a job or a career. Pick a career. This is the only bit of advice I like really have. Pick a career that you're gonna fucking be happy with for the next 30 years. And then you can say, well, what if this career goes 60 years? Will I be happy then? And if you say yes, pick that career. Whether you're making freaking $3.50 an hour or $150 an hour. Just pick that career, because in the long run, you'll be happier with yourself. Peace out, bitches.